Hi everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. This is Madhuri and I'm very excited to introduce you to a very interesting person today who's in a profession of his choice and has been doing exceptionally well. And this has a direct impact, positive impact on the lives of several youth. It transforms their lives, helps them learn skills, help them get technically trained and also find a suitable job which could be a sustainable source of livelihood and a wonderful career ahead. So the profession he's into is training. And teaching and training is so important for the positive outcomes of any skilling and training program. And this is a profession where we need lots and lots of people to come with their passion and deliver with the kind of dedication and efforts they put in. And I think today we are going to meet someone who's been, doing this for at a very early age in his life, I should say, when others are probably getting into different careers. He's kind of thought that he will be in this area where he can teach, train, and groom the youth in through many technical skills. So we are with Avinash Satish, Avinash S to be precise, I think, from NTTF. He is a trainer associated with NTTF, and he's had a recent, exception and an award which he received from NTTF. And this is on the occasion of 65 years completion of NTTF. And he's been awarded the best trainer out of many trainers. And I think this kind of a recognition is so rare. And we thought, why not catch up with Avinash and learn more about what is it that makes him so motivated and so dedicated in this profession. So Avinash, tell us a bit more. How do you feel after receiving this award from NTTF and on such a wonderful occasion?
Yeah, ma'am. I first of all feel thankful for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. This Best Trainer Award actually is given to me based on my training methods and how I handle the sessions and everything. So basically, this I'm feeling very much thankful and also very much grateful for getting this award. Uh, Moreover, this award is actually not mine alone. This belongs to my department also because of continuous motivation. My managers and everyone has really motivated me a lot. And it is my head of department, Suresh sir, who recommended me for this nomination, and because of him, I got this award. So it's a team work. It's not mine alone. It's my contribution was just to prepare well for this competition and just deliver it. That's it.
Okay, so congrats once again. It's nice to know that, it's been also a team effort. But I'm sure you stood out, and perhaps, all that you have achieved so far is also inspiring for many in the same profession. So let's know more about, how you kind of decided to pursue your career as a trainer and how has been the journey with NTTF so far.
Yeah, man. Ma'am, actually, my inspiration to become this trainer actually started when I was studying in the college itself. So when I was studying engineering I completed engineering in mechanical in Chennai, actually. So when I was studying in college itself, I used to do lots of seminars and teach students also. So in that way, I used to tell my friends also that I ought to become a professor. That was the aim when I was completing the engineering. And I was working, got placed in a company and I was working in the industry for 1.5 years. And
Mhm.
after just 1.5 years, only I got a job role for the job role in Naukari, and I applied for it. It said that the NTTF is taking GET role, and they'll be training you for 1 year. And then after this 1 year training, they will provide you training officer role as well as, so in which you can train the students. And so I thought it will be really suitable for me because they are going to train me. So they give me industrial experience for 1 year, from whom I'll be getting trained from various experienced people in from industry. So they train me for 1 year and then they place me as a training officer. Currently, I'm working as a training officer at NTTF. So when I teach, basically the amount of happiness that I get in delivering the knowledge to students, and when the students smile after uh, understanding the concept, that is my motivation. So
Great.
that is what me. So that's what it motivates me to go ahead with this. As I told them, I have a serious passion for teaching. So I thought of choosing this this profession, noble profession.
Yeah, I can connect with you. It resonates with my passion also for teaching and education. But I think one thing stands out here, Vinash, is you are into mostly practical training, right? So it's not just acquiring concepts and
Yes,
things. It's a lot of hands-on work.
yes, correct.
And I have also visited NTTF Bangalore Center and seen how much of CNC machines or robotics or all these latest machinery and technologies used, right? So please tell us more about
Yes,
what
yes, yes, ma'am.
exactly happens during the practical training, and how do you ensure that every time the students stay motivated, they do their best, and then they learn those skills. So maybe you can share few tips and tricks also here. Yeah.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, coming to this learning diversity, basically, I have handled various sessions for different kinds of trainers as well
Mm,
as trainees. So I got when I just entered just 1 year after completing my GT, it was 1 year, and just I started this as a role of training officer just 1 year ago.
mhm.
So I got this opportunity of training this Tamil Nadu lecturers as well as professors from Polytechnic College.
Okay.
It was for them it was completely different because they within few words they can easily understand because they are already very good in mechanical. They are already holding PhDs and as well as MTechs.
Yeah.
So it was easy for them to teach them concepts like GD&T or CNC anything. But majority of the projects that I handle in skill development are basically the trainees are from tribal as well as SC/ST background
Mhm.
candidates where they are from unprivileged background and their qualification is basically 10th as well as 12th or they are many trainees are from BSc botany zoology chemistry kind of domain also, and they are coming here for getting a job and getting skilled in mechanical domain like CNC technology, etc. So for them, it is completely different. So for these kind of students, we have to handle the sessions in a very different way, taking it more simple in a way that they can understand the concept. So basically, I follow three basic principles when training a student. Basically, three main approaches. Let's say the first thing is anyway we have to start from scratch. They want to understand what is mechanical, what is production, what is all these basic subjects has to be taught to them.
Yeah.
So I start with my presentations inside the classroom. So in my presentations, instead of simply giving them information, I just add lots of multimedia content like GIFs, animations, and videos in such a way that
Okay.
just this content is prepared in such a way that just by looking at the picture, the students will easily understand what is the concept. So it is made in that simple manner. So that's the first step. So to make this visually engaging presentations will make the student understand the complex concepts in a very simple way. And second thing is what I do is I bring simulations inside the classroom. When I
Mhm.
say simulations, nothing but softwares. Okay, for example, they want to they are getting trained on measuring instruments. So
Mhm.
I just teach what is measuring instrument using this animated pictures and GIFs, and then I ask them to install a software or something, and I just ask them to do it in the software.
Okay.
So without damaging the instrument, they will
Mhm.
work it out in the software so that now they also get the experience and also make sure that there is no instrument damaged. So
Mhm.
now in this way they learn. This is the power of simulation. So the in this way we can easily make them understand the concept in a very clear way. So now, after completing the simulations based training as well as multimedia approach training, now if I take them for the hands-on experience near to the machine, they can easily do it with utmost confidence because they've already done it in the simulation apps. So they know how the measurement instrument works, how the tool moves, everything they have seen it in the software. So now they can stand there confidently and work with utmost confidence because that's how the training basically I provide to the students. So this is how this gives a solid understanding to them basically for before the prior knowledge of entering into the field.
I think that's great. And also the way you listed simplifying, then, training them on simulations and then bringing them to the actual machinery and the instruments. I think this is a wonderful approach. But what I would also like to appreciate and also convey to our audience is that I think what you just told us could be a kind of a process which most of the trainers can follow in different setups, particularly when, like you mentioned, you face a challenge with the students who are coming from very different backgrounds, who are coming from challenging backgrounds, and who have probably also, challenges with their language, communication, understanding, and all, right? So I think this simplification and giving them examples, I think it's one of the best ways to do. So the three-step things that you mentioned just now, probably I think is a very good takeaway from this conversation, Avinash. I think not only for us, but for everybody who's into the training profession. Thanks for sharing this. So, is there anything memorable or specific that you can tell us from your journey so far? Because you mentioned you have also done this kind of training programs earlier, right? In your even before NTTF, or so your entire journey, when you look back, is there something which is very memorable and stands out?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, actually, just a few months ago, that is last year, we were handling a project, something from Tamil Nadu government, that is nothing, this
Mm,
tribal welfare project. As well
mm,
as now, recently, I have handled that TADCO project also, Tamil Nadu Housing, Adi Dravida Housing and Development Corporation funded project. Both are CNC operator
yeah,
projects. So, these students are completely from tribal communities and SC,
mm,
ST kind of students, actually. So, these students, when and the duration of the course was barely 3 months of course. So these students, once they come, since they are from tribal background community, they have a lot of challenges that we've really faced in training them. Is basically lack of confidence, and they have intense stage fear. And when if they are completely hesitant when we ask a question,
mm,
so transforming them from that state to a state in which they have to get making them industry ready and giving them a placement is really a big challenge, that too within a time gap of 3 months.
yeah.
So basically, what we have done is for training the students is the first thing is to, as a trainer, it's my responsibility is to build a trust with them, that
Mm,
this person, if this person can definitely change our life, and if we have to or obey them what he says, that trust we have to build within the trainees. So for this, I basically adopt various methods I used to adopt. First thing is to go and become one with them. At the same time, having the maintaining the integrity of a trainer, and as well as becoming a one friendly with them. So for this, various things we used to do.
yeah.
Weekend we used to have lunch together. So this kind of things we used to do, and same way to make them physically active and they come bringing up their personality. We are actually first thing what we do is to involve them in sports activities.
Mm,
So when they involve themselves in sports activities, for example, let's say badminton or something,
mm,
what happens is this sports like badminton, it needs enormous amount of actions and games. It's a kind of a challenging sports. So
mm,
as the students start playing the sports, they slowly start opening up, and
mm,
they started slowly enjoying. They started speaking with each other. So they started shouting with happiness, and as they get the points, so slowly their personalities start changing. This is one aspect of the sports activities we involve the students. And the second thing is what we do is we always have some outbound activities to build up the personality of the students. So every Saturday afternoon is given for this sports as well as this outbound activities. These outbound activities involve, for example, this human chain building and communication. We have lots of activities for this, for improving the soft skill things of the students. So these kinds of activities will build the confidence and teamwork, and they also, in a most enjoyable way, they learn all these things indirectly. So at last, these kinds of efforts, transformations have completely changed the trainees' personality in a very remarkable way. And I have to tell you, this tribal community whom I was talking about, all got placed in a company with a very decent package, and they are all working as a CNC operator currently. So that was really a very good thing that we have done. Among all the batches, these students' placement was really inspiring for us too, and also motivated us too for that we are on the right
yeah.
path.
Yeah, as I said in the beginning, also the joy and the happiness of seeing our students do well and get a good job is something which is
Yeah.
so remarkable, right? But there are few important points which you just mentioned. I think I'll have to reiterate this. Most importantly, you mentioned about bonding with students, right? I think that is where when you bond with students, the confidence and all these things build up. And as you said, also the self belief is lacking in most of these students. And I think only a trainer can
Yes,
build
ma'am.
that, right? So, what I'm seeing here is that you're taking your profession very holistically, like NTTF also believes in that holistic development. It's not just the technical skills or some soft skills, but I think spending time with the trainer, with the trainees, with the students in different situations also helps us, right, to get to know them and also help them bond with each other also, right? And I guess
Yes.
after this they are kind of continuously motivated also to do their course, complete it, show interest in the subject. Many things fall in place, I guess, after this.
Yeah, yeah. After this placement, after the placement, students are all in contact. I used to assure them even after going to the industry, they may come in contact with various technologies and machines and everything. They still used to. It is not just this training profession is not just a only the course time relationship. It is a lifelong relationship. The students used to message me and ask doubts even after going to the industry, asking me what is this or what is this concept, why is this so, and this is how relationship builds up between the trainer and the trainee.
Great. I'm so glad those students are really lucky and fortunate to have you. And I think today there are so many ways to keep in touch with the trainer or teachers, right? And when the trainers and teachers are friendly and want to keep that relationship going, I think the students also feel so good at whatever stage of life they are. And some of us, I think, have been fortunate to have some such old relationships, and we feel so good, right, about a teacher or a trainer who transformed our lives. So I think this is really very inspiring. So Avinash, then what is your future plan, if I may ask you? How do you want to see your career unfold in the coming years?
Ma'am, actually I'm continuously trying to improve my training methods.
Mm.
It's like with emerging tech, I'm trying to inbuild in emerging technologies, which is currently happening in my training presentations, and slowly trying to enhance this hands-on learning experience. And now I'm currently planning to design and implement advanced training modules on this subjects that I handle, basically like CNC and GD&T automation technologies, to prepare the trainees for future industry demands. And I also am very good in technical skills, but I'm also have to improve in training soft skills also. So in that also I'm working on for making myself a little more adaptable with the students. And I aspire to build a strong connection with the industries as well, to ensure our training aligns with their expectations, and to
Right.
create more opportunities for placements and internships for our trainees. So my goal is to mentor more trainees within the NTTF, and sharing my experience and strategies so that I can touch and benefit their life in a huge way.
Great. All the best. And I think what I just heard and what our audience is going to get from this conversation is how a trainer's role is so crucial. See, occasionally, there are opportunities for trainers to go and get connected with the industry, or many trainers come from the industry, right, in the skilling and vocational background. But how they carry forward this particular role and also build it into a career which is rewarding, I think is very tough over a period of time. But I'm sure listening to your story, many will get motivated. And also, the trainer's role, I think, is not just training, like you also mentioned, it's not just technical training, but you also somewhere become the coach, the mentor, and the guide, for the students, because you're kind of looking into helping them genuinely, seriously, to improve their lives. Yes, Avinash, I think it was a really wonderful conversation. And as I was saying, there are so many aspects of your career which are very motivational and inspiring for most of us who are into training and teaching. So, is there anything else you wish to add to all that you shared with us so far?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to first thanks for giving this opportunity and express my gratitude for being part of an organization like NTTF, where I am have the privilege of to grow as a professional and also contribute shaping skilled individuals for the industry. In today's fast evolving in the technological landscape, as we all know, I believe, as you said, as a trainer's role in bridging the gap between the traditional education and industrial requirements is a very crucial role. So I'm deeply committed to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. And I also open up to feedbacks and eager explore new ways of training, which makes the more lives more impactful and engaging and relevant for the trainees. So thank you for giving me this platform to share my thoughts and experience.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving us your time and sharing this story. Again, wish you all the best for a very satisfying, successful career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.